Loudly. Vishnupadaya, Krishna Prestaya, Bhudale, Srimate Bhakti Vedanta, Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve, Govardhan Pracharine, Nirvishesha Shunyavadi, Paschatya Deshatarine.
Even Lakshmi Devi, she becomes envious of the supreme position that Tulsi Devi has, because Lakshmi Devi sometimes, she has many devotees, and sometimes in order to satisfy her devotees, she has to leave Narayan's presence and go be with those devotees to satisfy them. You'll sometimes see Lakshmi Devi alone being worshipped. But Tulsi Devi never leaves the lotus feet of Krishna. And not only the lotus
Coming back from the forests of Raja, he is worshipped by the gopis who mount the roofs of their palaces and meet him on the path with 100 manners of dancing glances and gentle smiles. The corners of his eyes wander like large black beads around the gopis' breasts. Raje Vijayanam Raje Vipinadeshata Keshavam Raje Vijayanam Raje Vipinadeshata Keshavam.
Into his presence, I was completely satisfied and I had no questions. So I just couldn't wait to get out of there and finish the Sandesh so he could take it along. I got a letter which was part of another devotee's letter. You may tell Parvati Ma that she has perfected the art. So I was completely stunned. And then later, Brahmananda Prabhu, who was then Maharaj, was sitting next to him while he was eating that sandesh. And as only Brahmananda Prabhu, who could enjoy prasada more than anyone I've ever met, described how Prabhupada ate that sandesh. He took the sandesh and would chew it very thoughtfully, and his eyes were closed. I don't know whether he gave any to him. He didn't tell me that. So we know that.
So in 76, when Prabhupada was coming, I was ready not to miss him. So we went to the airport and greet him there, and then we went quickly to the temple. And my garden has nice roses, yellow and pink, and it was nice smelly roses. So I made a small garland because it was not enough. And I wanted to make it only from my garden. So then I thought maybe Prabhupada won't accept this garland. But then I saw Prabhupada coming out of car, and I thought, I never see this humble person in my life. And I feel like he's my father, just looking at him. And then there was 2 doors. So devotee was going this way, so my husband went this way, so he can offer the garland. Because there were sannyasis and everybody, so they were stopping him. No, you can offer him inside, not here. And Prabhupada went like this, stop. So my husband offered the garland, and then he paid obeisances right there, and the devotee was saying, not here, not here. And Prabhupada said, stop. And he lifted up his right feet and put it on my husband's head.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
We are going to, I was going to say take a look, but that is by way of speaking. We're not going to take a look, we're going to hear something. And yesterday we discussed what is the difference between looking and hearing. So how would you sum it up in half a sentence or less? What does it mean to see and what does it mean to hear? What is the difference? Or you can say what is the similarity?
The similarity would be that we're trying to perceive something through a sense.
Excellent point.
But the difference is we can be deceived a lot more easily through the eye.
Excellent, very good. So this is the exact point. The senses are not equally acute in relaying information vis-a-vis the Supreme. So that is the thing. The ear is the most acute because it's the finest sense, and also sound, as we know, sound is not a substance. It is, but in physics they call it a wave. So this wave, nobody's really been able to analyze what is this wave. But a wave is...
You can't love someone you don't know. You can't love someone you don't know. The more you know about a person, because of a transcendental caliber like Prabhupada, the more you love them. We see this as a universal principle. This is how the Yagnapatnis fell in love with Krishna. This is how Rukmini Devi fell in love with Krishna. She heard from Narad Muni. So it's in our best interest to hear as much as possible about Prabhupada because it will open and deepen our relationship with him. Okay, I'm going to throw in a third question. Who thinks they're both the same length?
Very good. Poor Bhaktivedanta Swami told us for nothing.
You're sharp. Okay. Do the white arrows exist?
The black arrows exist.
Who says yes?
one of her more infamous pastimes was on that time when he said he was going to India. So he had his ticket, and we're all at the airport, and he's holding the ticket like this. And she comes from behind and she grabs the ticket and she goes, "Now, Swamiji, you can't leave. I have your ticket." And in the picture you can see him looking up at Mukunda like, do something, because you don't know what she was going to do. I mean, it was like, and in those days your ticket was, there wasn't e-ticket, so it's like, you lose that ticket, you're not getting on the plane, So that moment was captured on film. And then she wrote a letter, and she said, I was expressing how much we were missing him. And he said, "Yes, I am also missing all of you. As you are remembering me, I am remembering you." And he said, "If you like," that was handwritten at the bottom, "if you like, you can take a photo of me. And therefore I will be more present for you." Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Nitai Gora Prabhupada.